everybody. My name is taylortoowavey, and this is another episode of Dead or Alive, a show where we have different creatives come on and name 3 people that they will want to meet, dead or alive, and basically say why. So today, I have one of my buddies from friggin' middle school who was on the Netflix show Rhythm and Flow, which is freaking insane. I was watching with my mom and she's like, is that Caleb? Like, I was like, yeah, it is. It's like, whose mom is a nurse? I'm like, Mom, it's Caleb. Okay, why do you have to keep asking questions? But anyways, Caleb Colossus, everybody. What?
That's what I was talking about.
I know, right? I haven't seen you in, oh my God.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been years, bro. What have you been up to?
Just working. Pretty much the same life as everybody else. It's just music centered, honestly.
Right.
Same old vibes are still there. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
You're just so grown now. This is like
grown.
so
I'm old. Like, I don't have a flat top anymore,
bro. Like for real, your hair. I'm like literally staring at your head. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like this is so different. But no, oh my God, it's so
a little change
nice
of pace.
But how was being on Rhythm and Flow, bro? Like, what was that whole process like? How long was the time span?
So I did the show. I did a show. I started filming December of 2019, and I got flew out in January.
I will be picking the top 20 winners. The top 20 winners will get flued out. All expenses is paid for, flights, travel.
And then it was end of January till like. It was like a month, so I was out there for like a month. I was living there in a month in a hotel.
That's nice. Ooh.
Little Hollywood hotel. It's crazy. I think TV's a lot. It's a lot. It's just I feel like it's definitely not for the weak-hearted.
Yeah, I believe
it's just a lot. It's just like cameras in the face for like 13 hours of the day.
That's nuts.
It's just a lot. Like that's the only really word I could use to describe it. It's just a lot. But it's definitely obviously best experience I've ever had in my lifetime. Probably I might ever have.
No.
Hopefully not.
It's only up from here.
No, it's only up. But like your first introduction. That was my first time ever in LA.
Yeah.
So that was nuts.
That's crazy for that to be your first thing.
Yeah. So it's like now I go to Cali and I'm like, this shit sucks. Like, it's not really the same.
Yeah.
It's not I got the like bougie first impression of it. But it's dope. It was super dope. I saw Lady Gaga like first time I was out there. Yeah, so I was recording. I was filming one part towards the end. I think it was a rehearsal, and her and Bradley Cooper rehearsing for the Oscars like next door, like literally like next door. Yeah, I wouldn't say I get stage fright, but I definitely got I wouldn't say I get starstruck, but I was starstruck. I was definitely starstruck.
That's nuts, bro. If I saw Lady Gaga, I would probably
it's a lot.
Explode. But anyways, have you I actually low-key think I know, and I feel like anybody who knows you from middle school and high school low-key knows like one of your favorite artists ever. And you know what, these lists that you used to write out with like your favorite albums and everything, I'm like, I already know who one of the people
you already know who it is, so it's like,
but I'm
gonna hit you with a curveball and say some wild shit.
Okay, so who are 3 people you want to meet, dead or alive?
I think first of all 2 are alive. Pretty much everybody's alive, but other than, I would say my third is definitely Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is GOATed, best artist ever.
Heck yeah.
I would just want to take in some info. Like I would love to see, if I could have sat in on like Thriller being like recorded, that been nuts. I definitely would just love to meet Mike. I'd love to see him. Like I said, I'd love to see him record. I would love to just see the process and everything like that. I think that would be super dope. So that's definitely my 3. Do you want me to just reel them off?
Yeah, just go ahead. That's 3. Well, you're going backwards. You're the first person to ever get there. Okay, number 2.
2. I hate to say, I want to be have complex as
no.
she had the authors and
that's okay.
Damn.
Yours are whatever.
Mine are so head ass though.
No, they're not.
All right, whatever. My number 2, it would be probably Kid Cudi. Just for MySpace middle school days
my
when niggas was searching for the songs on like
Bro.
to put on a profile.
LimeWire.
That's like when I
Bro.
kind of discovered Cudi around the time like, you know, like 808s was out. And I can genuinely say that's probably one of the main artists that I could say like I was a fan from the jump. Like,
Hell yeah.
I was a fan. First mixtape, like Kid Named Cudi came out.
It was so good though.
I like discovered him, and me and my brother were like super fans of him. Then I went to a concert like years later. I went to the concert after rehab, and he was all emotional. So Kid Cudi has a special, it was like his first or second concert after rehab.
Where was that at?
Tabernacle.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was at Tabernacle.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
I wish I went.
He was like tearing up. It was nuts. So Cudi just has a special place in my heart.
That's a very good one though. No one has ever said Cudi.
It's Cudi. It's like I would love to work with Cudi. I feel like he's just a good person overall.
He's
just
so
a
happy.
kind-hearted. He's super happy now. It's like, why not do Kid Cudi?
Bro, I saw him.
I feel like we could kick it too. Like,
Hell
that'd be
yeah.
cool. Like he'd be fun to hang with.
I'm sure he would enjoy your
I don't know
energy,
the last
bro.
one will be fun to hang with.
I already know what you're gonna say, which makes it so much better. I feel like he would. It depends on the day. It depends on the
It
day.
would be interesting to say.
All right,
the least.
who's the last one? Because I feel like we all wait. First of all, I just want to say shout out to Chamblee. Shout out to class of 2013. Well, shout out to everybody at Chamblee because everybody's doing their thing. Felicia's doing their thing. Well, their thing. Felicia's doing her thing. Tanerelle's doing her thing, bro.
I be trying to hit Tanner's for a feature, but I can't get
Hey,
it.
Tanner's.
Let me get the feature, please.
Felicia, your whole camp. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to put
to
you
pay
on
for
the
that.
spot, but no, I'm sure. She was in the Victoria Monet video. Look, come
Absolutely,
on.
for sure.
But
Definitely
anyways, number one, we all know.
It's Oprah.
No, are you kidding me? I'm literally about
I swear to God, it's not Oprah.
Caleb, I was literally about to be like, bro.
Nah, my number one is Kanye West. Yeah, I know. It's just Kanye's Kanye. It's like aside from the politics and everything, Kanye's goated also. I got a little. Can you see that on the camera?
Oh my God, wait, that is tough. Did you get that here in Atlanta?
Yeah, I got it. Hey. My favorite album is Dark Twisted Fantasy. So I feel like MySpace definitely put me on music because at the time, I didn't with Kanye before like MySpace, and I remember like my brother used to always try to put me on, and I was like, no, I don't like him. He's arrogant. I was like 12 or 13. Like he's arrogant. I don't like him. Like it's the corny I've ever heard. But nah. And then I remember I was looking for a song on MySpace, and this like graduation time. So I'm like looking through the album. I'm like, it's hard. So I just really started like diving into the old. Obviously, I already knew most of like College Dropout and stuff, but I just wasn't a fan of him. But I feel like me becoming a fan of him made me obviously like his music.
Right.
And I just, grew to love Kanye. I think like creatively, he's like a genius, obviously. From the shoes to, the stage design.
To being in debt.
Just being
and then getting
being
out
in
of debt
like,
and being a billionaire.
I feel like, honest to God, like I
Nuts.
feel like Kanye's life is literally like Forrest Gump's.
It's
Like as far as like he's done literally the wildest shit. Like his
really
life,
though.
like his movie, they put this on Oxygen or whatever they're gonna do after.
Bruh. Not
Like,
oxygen.
They're gonna give him like the oxygen,
Oh,
and it's
for
gonna be
sure.
like, it's gonna be somebody annoying acting as him. But but I think his like his life story is really kind of like Shakespearean in a sense. It's like the super highs, like
Yeah.
the super lows. I just feel like it's the most like in a sense relatable because I like artists. There's a lot of artists I like, but I feel like they don't have like moments where I feel like they're human. Like we always see like
Right.
people's super highs
Agreed.
and they always do this. They never make a PR mistake. And they never do shit, and you're just like,
Those
what
are
I'm saying?
probably
They
the most
seem, like,
miserable,
untouchable.
though.
Like that's what I'm saying. And it's like I kind of like gravitate to brutally honest people. I just realized that one of the people I said was
Self-realization.
I meant to say LeBron James.
Oh my! You can have an honorable mention.
I'm really mad about LeBron.
You said it now.
LeBron. LeBron and Kanye
Goated.
slick a tie. Can I tie them? I would see
I
LeBron.
mean, yeah, sure.
I'll probably tie LeBron with Kanye. It's LeBron James.
That's nuts.
Like, LeBron is LeBron.
Bro, I will say in middle school, I never really, like, I was always the person to listen to like alternative indie music, but I remember you guys on the shuttle bus talking about 808s and heartbreaks, and I'm like, all they're doing back there is talking about this. I'm gonna go home and listen to it. And I remember listening to that being like, they was on to something.
Captain.
This was
808s. We did used to talk about 808s.
bro, that was
back
literally middle school at the shuttle type.
then.
Where I had it on.
Grade? Is that 8th grade? Or
I was about to say that I had it on
8th?
LimeWire. Bleep that out. I'm not trying to get arrested. Thank you so much, Caleb, for being on the
course.
show. I was so excited. I was like, bruh, I have to get Caleb. Like, I'm so proud of you and all your accomplishments. You're only gonna go up from here.
I'm gonna be like homeless in
So-
here.
Can you? Why are you like this, bro? You play too. You and Josh are so similar. You literally remind me, because it's the same Josh will be doing right now, bro. Like, stop laughing.
I'm serious.
No, you're not. This nigga's crying on camera. Now we have a breakdown of Caleb Colossus live on YouTube. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Caleb, for being
I'm gonna
on.
just keep laughing.
I am too. I'm not even gonna lie. Anything else you want to say before we close this out?
I'm working on an album, I guess. That's it.
Oh yeah, plug yourself.
Caleb Colossus on pretty much everything. CalebColossus.
All right. My name's Taylor2Wavey. This is Dead or Alive. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any other creatives you want to see on the series, comment that below. And that is all for me. Thank you. Bye.